Or they're trying to get to the point for Peterson, picks it up, crashing the net, fires, and scores! Julia Peterson gives the Raiders a 2-0.
Again, pass to the right. Kaiser with a shot, and he scores! Are you kidding me? Camden Kaiser with a shot to go from the point, and the Raiders win! Raiders win!
For females, for team, Maggie Malika.
All the way over there can do that. As here comes Fish, he crashes the net, goes top shelf. That's his 4th goal of the ball game, and the Raiders double the overtime. Courtney Graff is in there, strike 3. Got Shopper looking for out number 2 through the neutral zone. He kicks it out to Klotz. He's gonna fire on that and score. Spencer Klotz goes up top, and it's 1-0 Raiders. Start off the bottom of the 7th. We'll see if Megan Snyder can be the hero. First pitch to Snyder. She's going to bunt it. Throw to first is nobody's there. It gets past her. Here comes Blandon to the plate, and she's going to score in the Raiders.
Klotz, he's made good spin move. Klotz, he's shot. He scores! Spencer Klotz puts the Raiders up 5-4.
2-1 pitch to step lined into the right center gap, and that one's going to drop for a base hit. Peterson's going to round third and score.
Yeah, jumper by Richardson, good. That was a nice turnaround jumper by Richardson.
There's a centering pass, and it's good. And guess who? That's number 12, Kaiser, with another goal on the season. That's number 24 for Camden Kaiser.
On his back, and yeah, they get I set the rolling to the championship round. The triplet to the plate. She lines this one into right field. That one gets down for a base hit. Horman is going to go through the stop sign. She's going to score. This game is tied.
All right, welcome to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. We're here for the section semifinals in the winners bracket with the 3-seeded Byron Bears, the away team, against the 1-seeded Northfield Raiders here at the third-party site in Red Wing at the Red Wing Athletic Field. I'm your play-by-play announcer tonight, Joey Hudson. Gabe Heinrichs is going to be doing some color, with Adam Reister producing and Lance Reister doing the cameras. So like I said, the Byron Bears, a 3-seed, will be playing up against the Northfield Raiders here in the winners bracket semifinals for the Section 1 AAA tournament. Are we going to cut down to the Adam Reister down with the visiting coach for the Byron Bears for a quick pregame interview brought to you by Century 21 Atwood.
All right, I'm here with Byron head coach Jordan Bale. Coach, you were able to beat Red Wing this last weekend to get to this point. What were your thoughts after that game?
I would say that was probably arguably our most complete game of the year in all aspects of the game. Our starting pitcher, Gavin Bartel, came out through strikes right away, and defense was making plays. I mean, he only struck out, I think, 2 guys on the night, but defensively we came and made plays. And then offensively our bats came alive right away in that first inning. We made their pitchers work, and we started chipping away and scored, I think, 5 of the 7 innings. So, like I said, I think that was probably arguably our most complete game of the year, and hopefully we can take that and ride that momentum into today's game.
And today is the semifinal round of the section tournament. You got the Northfield Raiders today. What's been your message leading up to this game throughout the week in practice to your guys?
Pretty much like the same message that we've had all year. When we're able to play our game, come out, throw strikes, and make plays on defense, that sets us up for success. So pretty much just go out, play our game and do what we're capable of doing and go from there. That's all you can really ask.
And this is for the Northfield broadcast. So who are some of the guys on your squad that we should be looking out for?
Honestly, like each night, it's always a different guy. But, there's a couple consistent guys. We've had some senior leaders towards the top. We have Tyler Fox and Jake Couchinet and Reed Beelan. And then towards the middle of our lineup, we've had Spencer Neerman, Kalen Hubert, and Owen Kroc, who've really, really stepped up this year. But honestly, like I said, any given night, it can be somebody different to pick up the slack. And then on the mound today is Quentin Holmes, who's been one of our more consistent starters all year as a senior. So just come out, like I said, and throw strikes and trust the defense.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Coach. Good luck today.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Adam, for that. We're going to run a quick 17-second ad break, and then we'll be right back with the Northfield head coach interview.
After 12 plus years of notable success as an independent brokerage, Professional Pride Realty has joined forces with Century 21 Atwood to provide you with even more exceptional real estate experiences. With over 17 offices throughout Minnesota, Century 21 Atwood has been proudly serving Minnesota's real estate needs since 1867. Professional Pride Realty is proud to be partnering with Century 21 Atwood. We look forward to continuing to serve you with the same level of excellence you have come to expect from us, now with the added support and expertise of Century 21 Atwood.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. We're swinging into spring. Spring is the time to get outdoors. Yard cleanup, time at the lake, the golf course, or on the beach. This year, let's make this a spring free of glasses or contacts. And Ritchie Eye and LASIK want to help you swing into spring with up to $500 off all of our LASIK treatments.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
And we are back for the home team interview. Adam Reister is down there with Josh Spitzak right now. Adam?
I'm here with the Northfield head coach, Josh Spitzak. Coach, got the big win over Stewartfield to get to the semifinal round. What were your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, that we knew, staying in the winner's bracket is key. So that was a big win for us. And it was an interesting game. A lot of, calls that could have gone one way or the other. And thought our guys held their composure through some situations there that, when they go the other way, sometimes that can be frustrating, but we did a good job handling that early and getting some runs late.
Now you got the Byron Bears here in the semifinal round. You haven't played them at all this year. What do you know about them? What have you seen from them, and what are your thoughts on them?
Yeah, I mean, they were, section finals last year, and coming into this year, I think a lot of people expected them to be here again, and so we know they're going to be a tough team. Sometimes when you haven't seen a team playing for the first time, that can be a good thing. You don't have any prior, things to go off of, win or lose. But it should be a good game. I know they're going to be good.
And you got Tyler Hughes on the bump. He had a great game against Faribault in the first round, complete game shutout. How's he feeling coming into this one?
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday at practice, and we were kind of waiting to see what happened with the games Thursday night, and when I talked to him yesterday at practice, he was feeling pretty confident. He wanted this game, and he's done great all year for us. So I know the guys are looking forward to having him out there, and they're ready to play the D behind, and I'm excited to have this chance to play today.
And then finally, what was your message after that game against Stewartfield leading up to today's game for the semifinal round?
We've just kept saying, just taking it one game at a time, not trying to look ahead or back or anything like that, and try to keep the same routines and the same approach. That's worked for us, since we got on that streak, and we don't want to change too much now. So try our best, even though we know it's a little bigger game, try our best to just keep playing the baseball we've been playing lately, and have fun and have confidence in each other.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Coach. Good luck today.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Adam, and both head coaches, Jordan Bale and Josh Spitzak. We're going to run a quick ad break before we come back for our starting lineups brought to you by Northfield Hospital and Clinics. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
I'm Jared Finstuen, Commercial Loan Officer with Community Resource Bank. At Community Resource Bank, we believe banking is about helping people. Every client relationship is unique, and we are committed to helping find the right solution for our customers. Loan decisions are made locally, and we are always there when our customers need us. Community Resource Bank is here for your personal or business banking needs. Stop into one of our branches today so we can get you started with a tailored plan to help meet your unique financial needs. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Go Raiders!
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Here's an opportunity in front of the goal. The shot, and they score!
And he caught it! Touchdown, Geiger! How did he haul that in?
And she's going to put on the French and scores! Kayla Puppy!
Shot for three. That one is good. He nails another one.
Moving slowly in. Tries to go to the backhand and scores! Andrew Winter on the penalty shot. Puts the Raiders up 1-0.
Kids are constantly changing, both physically and emotionally. That means the challenges of parenting change too. At Northfield Hospital and Clinics, our pediatricians are experts in kids. Our pediatric team works with you to provide the best individualized care and guidance through all your child's stages of growth. And we take the time to listen to your questions and concerns too. When only the best for your kids will do, schedule an appointment with the pediatric team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics, partnering with you for a lifetime of care.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
And we are back to Radio Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. We're going to run through the visiting team starting lineup right here, brought to you by Northfield Hospital and Clinics.
I'd like you guys to stand up at some point so I can get your picture.
So here is the visiting Byron Bears lineup. Leading off for the Byron Bears will be the shortstop number 2, Tyler Fox, followed up by number 7, Isaiah Brennan, playing third base. And then it will be the catcher, number 11, Jake Koshny. Then it'll be number 1, Reed Beelan, out in center field. Playing second base for the Byron Bears will be number 20, Spencer Neerman. Then it'll be number 14, Kaylin Hubert, out in left field. Then it'll be the DH, number 5, Owen Jefferson Kroc. Then it'll be number 18, number 3, Nick Netsky, followed up by number 12, Quinton Holmes, pitching for them. And not hitting, but out and right will be number 3, Matt Freegard.
Thanks, Joey, for that Byron Bears starting lineup. As you heard in the interview, the Byron Bears pitcher, Quinton Holmes, the senior, their ace, their starter, 31 innings pitched, great 2-0 record, doesn't give up a lot of runs, only giving up 12 on 24 hits, and is a strikeout machine, 35 strikeouts. And a bunch of these other senior guys who we talked about. This Byron team has hitters. Hubert, 30 hits. Jefferson Kroc, 23. Koshny with 22. This Byron team really likes to hit the baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to go to our Northfield lineup here. Again, brought to us by Northfield Hospital and Clinic. Thank you to them and all our sponsors. Leading off for the Raiders will be number 2, the shortstop, Jake Geiger. Then it'll be number 5, the second baseman, Spencer Melgren, followed up by the center fielder, number 13, Cam Kaiser. Out and left for the Raiders, again, will be number 18, Austin Kep. DH will be the sophomore, number 26, Seth Thompson. Then it'll be number 8, the first baseman, Jake Eschen. Then it'll be the older brother of Seth, number 23, Nolan Thompson, out in third and hitting seventh. Number 8 for the Raiders is number 14, Gabe Sawyer, the catcher, and out and right, where number 3 will be Tegan Melgren. Pitching but not hitting will be the senior ace, Tyler Hughes, wearing number 11.
Yep, same sort of deal here. The Raiders have a good top 4 guys. Kep hitting 447, Kaiser hitting 377, Geiger 360, Spencer Melgren 313. All just great hitters for the Raiders. And then, of course, the pitching battle today, senior ace Tyler Hughes. Been such a great arm for the Raiders. 39 innings pitched, a solid 4-2 record. He's given up 32 hits, but only 14 runs, and he can strike guys out. 50 strikeouts total on the year. Great guy to have on the mound today for this solid 1 versus 3 matchup here at Red Wing Athletic Field.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, those lineups are brought to you by Northfield Hospital and Clinics. Skip the waiting room and take care of common illnesses with the new eCare option. Check out the Northfield Hospital and Clinics website for more information. So we're here. We got a little bit of time before the national anthem starts to play. So, Gabe, you got anything about this Raiders lineup?
Oh, I've got plenty, Joey. I have plenty. As the coaches are figuring out how this played, I don't know if both teams have been here. I know we have early in the season, but they're figuring out all the things to make this game run smoothly. And these Raiders, the team we've been following, to get here, they beat the 8 seed Faribault. Tyler Hughes pitched that game, complete game shutout. They won 8-0. And then their following game to get them here to this semifinal was a win over the 4 seed Stewartville, 7-2. And then sort of same thing on the way for the Byron Bears. They beat the 6 seed Casson Manorville, 4-2. And then a big win against the 2 seed Red Wing, 8-2.
Yeah, absolutely. The loser of this game will play again later today against the winner of a Stewartville-Winona game. And the winner will go on to next Wednesday for the section finals. So, yeah, Gabe, you've been a lot closer to this Raider team than anyone else up here has been this year. Mm-hmm. What have you seen? Any standouts in the batting cages?
Well, got to be Austin Kep. I mean, that guy can hit the ball. 30 hits on the season. A great guy all around. Can really crush the baseball. And I have a feeling he's not going to really see a fastball today.
Oh, absolutely.
I think we can expect a lot of off speeds to him. Because, you know, if he gets a hold of one, that ball is going to sail, and Byron's going to have a tough time trying to keep Austin Kep at bay.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got plenty of seniors out here for the Raiders. A nice mix of juniors, seniors, and a sophomore out there. We got a couple of guys going up to play at the next level, especially Tyler Hughes going to Gustavus next year. So we'll be interested to see what he does there.
For sure. And he's, like I said before, he's the guy for the Raiders. I mean, him and Nolan Thompson, also a pitcher, been going back and forth. But that's sort of what Tyler Hughes has been doing. He's been really using his next-level arm to help the Raiders win ball games.
Absolutely. We got a great 1-2 punch there with Hughes and Thompson. We do not have any word of Byron college baseball players up here. You got something going on. They're announcing the Byron lineup for the PA here. So can't imagine it's too far until the national anthem. Yeah, let's run a quick ad break here.
Auto Haus is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, all Valley Auto Haus technicians are I-CAR trained and certified by all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle repairs. Valley Auto Haus on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohaus.net. Go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
And we are back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Raiders are taking the field right here after the Byron lineup was just announced. We got a Raiders track team out in Lakeville South today for their section playoff, so good luck to them. So we got a great matchup here. We also saw Raiders softball team end their season last Tuesday. Heartbreaking loss to Farmington there. Played hard, but just couldn't get the job done. So nice goodbye to those seniors. But we'll see these Raider baseball seniors a few more games.
If they end up losing in this game today, they'll play later on at around 4 o'clock. The winner of Stewartville and Winona, like Joey said. That's our section losers bracket final. The winner of this, however, will move on, play Wednesday in the section final, so it's a very big game between two very evenly matched teams.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the easiest way to look at it is the winner of this game gets a 1-0 lead in the best-of-3 series for the section finals. So you win this game, you lose this game, you're not out, but it definitely gives you an advantage to win. So it looks like we're about to cut to the national anthem here. I don't think we have a mic on it, but we're going to pick it up. All right. So we're here at the nice Red Wing Athletic Field where the rest of the Section 1 3A tournament will be held. Temperature today in Red Wing is about 79 degrees and mostly sunny with a high of 89 and a low of 63.
Sounds like a perfect day for baseball, Joey.
Absolutely.
It's nice up here in the box. We're out of the sun. We're chilling. We got a little weird view. You guys can't see it from here. We got a net in our way, but we'll do our best. Looks like we can have a good game.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're seeing the Raiders take the field for their warm-ups here. And we'll see some Tyler Hughes pitches here before I don't think we're going to do an ad break before the game starts. Or maybe we will. We'll see.
I think we'll probably run straight through. Hughes on the mound. Talked about him before. Senior ace. You've heard it. We'll see great mix, great pitches from him. And he's going to face a very, very tough, very, very hitting Byron lineup. I think they have 6 of their 9 guys in their starting order with at least 20-plus hits. They will hit the ball and really be a problem for this Raiders team who hasn't seen a whole lot because of the great pitching that the Raiders have produced.
Yeah, absolutely. The Byron team last year made it to the section finals. I don't believe they won, but great season just to make it. So they're seeing if they can repeat that here. And with Gabe Sawyer's throw down, we're going to see the first batter for Byron step into the box. It is Tyler Fox, number 2, playing shortstop. So here we are underway.
Fox is a great leadoff guy. He'll hit the ball. He is their stolen base leader with 11. So Byron's really looking to get him aboard, and so he can take some bases. Great way for them to start their offense.
Yeah, absolutely. Hughes' first pitch swung on and missed, and a great start here as we have strike 1. Hughes jumping out ahead quickly to the Byron leadoff hitter. His next pitch. Fastball misses outside. So, yeah, Fox seems like a great leadoff hitter. Do you know what his on-base percentage is, Gabe? Hughes' next pitch swung on, ground ball left side. Nolan Thompson fields it, throws on to first in time for the first out of the game.
Well, it's gone down just a little bit with that one. He was on base for 333, sort of that guy that would get on pretty consistently.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great play by Nolan Thompson just to glove that one at third and fire it over for the first out.
Yeah, he was on the move. His momentum was carrying him, but, it, can always throw you off. Here's Isaiah Brennan, number 7, playing third for Byron today. And there's a fastball low in the dirt. Gabe Sawyer scoops it up, and we move to 1-0. Another righty-righty matchup here. And there's a fastball taken on the outside for a strike.
Brendan's a guy batting .302, but that doesn't stop him from hitting the baseball. He's one of the hit leaders with 19.
Yeah.
Big leader, big third baseman.
That's a ground ball right side and foul. Jake Eschen was going over. Probably would have made a play on it if it was fair, but it looks like he hit the lip a little bit there and rolled foul. So we're going to go to 1-2.
And that's something Hughes really likes to do. He likes to work the batters, and then create counts that he can really win, and that these Byron batters will have a tough time beating him on.
Yeah, absolutely. Hughes also has just a great selection of off-speed pitches. His curveball moves a lot. Got a high spin rate on there. So the 1-2 pitch from Hughes. Fastball misses high. Nice pitch there on 1-2.
Yeah, trying to get Brennan to chase. Brennan very disciplined at the plate. Doesn't. Keeps working a good count. 2-2 to Brennan.
Hughes' pitch. Fouled off. Very high. Tegan Melgren going over, but it's out of play. Tegan got on his horse there. Probably would have been there if there was no fence. His hat came off pretty immediately. So we're still seeing some fans flood in here. We got a nice turnout for a neutral site game here in Red Wing. Not necessarily very close to either team.
Yeah, very even fan bases here. Both teams about equal distance away, so great for everyone to come out and watch Raider baseball and Bear baseball.
Absolutely. There's a fastball misses in the other batter's box. Hughes trying to see if he can get the chase. I think that was just a little more outside than he wanted. See a lot of parents. We also see just some Raiders fans. There's a fastball misses just outside for a walk of Isaiah Brennan. So that'll bring up number 11, the catcher, Jake Koshny.
Brennan was good at that, too. 21 walks on the season. That was his 22nd. Probably another guy Byron's really happy to have in that 2 slot so that he can get on and move himself over with a very, very good Koshny player.
Yeah, it's great to have some speed and on-base ability in those first 2 slots there. First pitch, fastball misses outside. Hughes has been just outside today.
Mm-hmm. I bet he's really wanting to not give Byron, because they're a hitting team. Koshny with 22 hits on the season. That's more than what a lot of these Raiders have done.
Hughes' next pitch misses outside.
So Hughes is probably really trying to not give them anything down the middle or inside that they can really turn on.
I don't know if Tyler fell there or if he was just disappointed in the way he pitched it, but he was on his knee there. I mean, it just, not like he was hurt or anything, but yeah. Another righty-righty matchup here. That hit the outside part of the plate for a strike.
That's exactly what Hughes is looking for there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very different, though. If you were with us when they faced Stewartville, we had a lot of controversial pitch calls.
There's strike 2.
With those umpires in against Stewartville. So I don't know if Hughes is trying to look for a similar zone from different umpires or if he really just doesn't want to give them anything to hit.
Yeah, that last one looked like it was more of a nice framing job I gave. Sorry, there's a strikeout swinging. Hughes' first K of the day. So a 5-3 ground out, a walk, and a strikeout brings up the lefty Reed Beelan, number 1, playing out in center field. So 2 outs, runner on first, and the first pitch to the lefty taken inside. Do we have any word on how Charlie Monahan is doing? Apparently I wasn't there, but I heard he hurt himself kind of jumping over a guy.
Yep, Stewartville game, sort of like a first and third steal home type of situation.
That ball is left into right field. Tegan Melgren going over and makes the catch to end the half inning. Byron Strand's 1-on-1 walk. No damage done.
We'll talk to you about Charlie Monahan when we get back from the break.
Absolutely. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage, it's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
Are you in the market for a new home or considering remodeling your current home? Schmidt Homes and Schmidt Homes Remodeling should be your first and last call. Schmidt Homes, known for their innovative designs, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship, superior service, while maintaining their reputation of fairness, honesty, and integrity for over 30 years. They're the only builder in the area to offer an in-house designer and a showroom to make your selections. They have over 30 new building lots available in Northfield. Check out their website at schmidthomes.com for more information.
And we are back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Game is tied 0-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the bottom of the first. Pitching for the Byron Bears will be Quentin Holmes, their ace, wearing number 12. He's got a big leg kick in his pitching motion, the righty.
Something that our fast Northfield guys, we have quite a few. Cam Kaiser, Gavin Novotny, Jake Geiger all have a lot of speed on the base paths and are notorious for taking bases, so this might be very crucial for the Northfield Raiders.
Absolutely. We'll see if he takes down that leg kick a little bit with runners on, but at least with no one on, he's got a big one.
To get back to the story that we were telling before the break, Charlie Monahan dives over a guy on a steal home on like a first and third situation, lands on his shoulder really weird. It's been out for the past week, but been in practice with him. He's slowly coming back, trying to get back to hitting and throwing, so it's good to see Charlie on his recovery.
Yeah, well, what was he, landing on his wrist or something?
Mm-hmm. And upper part of his shoulder.
Yeah, that's not great. So here's Jake Geiger. Takes ball one. Gabe, you know it just as well as I doubt we'll ever see Jake swinging at first pitch.
Oh, yeah. I said it last game, too. He won't swing at first pitch. He won't swing really till he gets a strike, or if it's that golden ball.
There's a strike on the outside part of the plate. Guy did not like it. But
now we can expect to see Jake swing the bat and do some damage like he always does.
There was one game earlier in the season where I saw Jake swing at first pitch every time, and everyone else was taking the whole time. I thought it was in the Twilight Zone or something. There's a fastball, misses high. So we're at 2-1 here. It's a leadoff batter for the Raiders. It's Jake Geiger.
Jake Geiger, good guy to have leadoff, batting .360 on the season. Just overall, just a great hitter.
Yeah.
Perfect leader and shortstop.
Pop up into right field, or not that far. First baseman catches it just next to the bag. So leadoff pop out brings up Spencer Melgren. Spencer, I'd say he's probably the heart of this Raiders team out in second base. Pitched a few games. Just a great leader for this Raiders team.
For sure. Senior captain, committed to St. John's University up in St. Cloud. Just the guy you want hitting and leading this Raider baseball team.
Yeah. First pitch swinging there and missing on the outside fastball.
Spencer, another guy, part of this top four that we've been talking about and have seen all season, batting .313, just a great hitter and exactly what the Raiders need to get going.
There's a ground ball left side. Shortstop going over, throwing a first. Not in time as Spencer Melgren slides in there. Heads up base running there as Spencer Melgren slid in to get there.
Just the hustle and the leadership that we were talking about. That's how you get your team started. Senior captain Spencer Melgren, legs out, and great play for him. So we're going to run a quick replay of that. Amazing. Look at that. Chops one down, sprints there, shortstop gloves it, slides in just to beat the throw.
Cam Kaiser grounds at shortstop. He fields it clean. He throws on to second for the out. Throw to first, not in time, though. So fielder's choice puts Spencer Melgren out at second for the second out of the inning with Cam Kaiser on first. And here's Austin Kep. Shortstop did a great job taking his time, taking what he was given. Got down on his knees, flipped down to second, got him out.
But once again, talked about speed. He's not catching Cam Kaiser on that double play. They'd have to get something real good for them to turn it.
And I think he might have known that. I think he might have known. He read the scouting report. He knew he would have to rush that throw. He didn't want to. Cam takes off. Fastball misses high. The throw down not in time. Kaiser swipes second.
That's Kaiser's 12th on the season, the stolen base leader for the Raiders. We see it there, and we see exactly what the Raiders have to do. Is they have to take bases early, get this offense going, especially for a guy like Austin Kapp batting .447 on the season. Just the guy you want at the plate right now with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Austin been a great hitter all year. Big junior. That ball's hit hard into right field. It's down for a base hit. Cam Kaiser being waved home. The throw to the plate. Not there. Kaiser has a stands-up scoring as Austin Kapp brings him home with a one-run single.
Just what Kapp was looking for. That early count, they must have given him a good pitch to hit, and he roped that one into right center. The speed, Cam Kaiser has no trouble walking in, and the Raiders are up 1-0.
Yep, Raiders up 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the bottom of the first. And here's the sophomore, the lefty Seth Thompson. Seth made a nice impact here so far with the Raiders here in his sophomore year. First pitch to him taken for strike one on the outside part of the plate. Nice pitch there from Holmes.
Yeah, he's been a great hitter. That's sort of where they had him. Seen him in the DH a lot. He's played third a couple times. He's a guy who can let the ball fly if he makes contact.
Yeah, we've seen him slotting him in at third when his brother Nolan Thompson on the mound. There's ripped. Oh, a nice play by the second baseman. What a play on the run to rob Seth Thompson of a base hit.
Holy cow.
So a great play there by second baseman Spencer Neerman.
What a glove. That was almost in the same spot as Kep's too this time, just a little bit more in the air. Spencer Neerman was able to glove it.
Yep. What a play. We're going to take another quick ad break. Raiders up 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
And we are back to Radio Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Raiders up 1-0 here in the top of the seventh on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Here's Spencer Neerman. He just robbed Seth Thompson of a base hit in the last half inning. Seth roped the ball. Probably 99% of the time it's a hit into right field, but second baseman did a nice play running over. It kind of flipped over after he caught it. So we'll see what he can do with the bat after flashing the leather. Takes a fastball on the outside part of the plate. It's been a strike all day for both teams, but
good start for Tyler too. Loves that first pitch strike. Very huge for pitchers.
That ball is hitting to right field. Teagan Melgren going over, makes the catch. So line out to right field there for Spencer Neerman. Brings up number 14, Kalen Hubert. A lefty for the Byron Bears here.
And he's the lefty, batting .441 on the season. Big hit leader, 30 hits on the season. He's their guy, looking for a good pitch. Really going to test the Raiders' defense here.
Absolutely. Hughes' first pitch here swung on and missed. So nice start there. He was a little behind on that. I don't know if he was expecting a first pitch off speed there. Next pitch, taken low for ball one.
Hughes working as we thought he would. Really putting good pitches in there. Really testing the batters, and they've been hitting it, but not good enough.
That's a swing and a miss. Brings us to 1-2, as Hughes has been all over him here.
Exactly the count Hughes wants to be in at this point with already one out. Up in the count, hoping to try and get Hubert to do something.
That ball's fouled off.
Fouls that one backwards. Still at 1-2. Good spot for Hughes still. Throwing those wacky pitches. Try and get something to happen.
Yeah, I was trying to find Hubert's class here, see if he's what grade he's in. Looks like a senior. He's at least tall enough for it. That ball's fouled off, but hard line drive over to left field. Left fielder Austin Kep made a little run at it, but not really.
Seems like Hubert's been really behind here. Ty, he either hasn't adjusted yet to try and catch up to Ty's speed, or Ty's doing a good job mixing it up.
Yeah, it looks like he's been doing both of those. That ball's fouled off again. So we're going to do it again. Hubert behind 1-2, but has put up a battle here. I think we've seen about 5 pitches so far. So we'll see if Hughes can end it at 6. Hughes out of the windup. Hit straight to Jake Eschen at first. He steps on first for the second out of the inning.
It's a great out by Jake Eschen. That ball lined like a 1 or 2 hopper straight at him. Just gets his glove down, steps on the base, and the Raiders quickly have 2 outs.
Yeah, I can attest to it. I've played plenty of first base. You really want to rush that play, but Jake Eschen did a nice job of taking his time, knowing how much time he had, and just casually stepped on first for the out. Here's number 5, Owen Jefferson Kroc, the DH. Checks his swing. No, he did not.
And he is a DH for good reason. Batting .469, 23 hits. Sort of their hitter, like the Northfield's Austin Kep. Makes good contact and really has been a pivotal part of this Byron Bears offense.
Yeah, that ball brings us to 2-0. He's DHing for the right fielder, Matt Freegard. So the 2-0 pitch from Tyler Hughes to the righty. Misses low, brings up the 3-0, assuming he'll have the take sign all the way here.
Very uncommon at Tyler to have a long battle AB and then come up 3-0.
Yeah.
Something he's not really happy about, but he can deal in.
That misses high for a 4-pitch walk. So there's a base runner on now. It's number 5, Owen Jefferson Kroc. That'll bring up 18, Nick Netsky, the first baseman. And I don't know exactly, but he looks like another hitter. I mean, he just tall righty, looks confident in his swing. Fastball misses outside.
That's 5 in a row for Hughes. He, very uncommon. You see him take that deep breath on the mound. Really looking to find that zone again after getting up with 2 outs.
Yeah, Hughes, I know him really well. I think he's my second cousin, so I see him a lot of family reunions. That ball's fouled off. We got a very big family, so now we're at 1-1.
Netsky, one of those guys, not trying to throw shade at number 18, Nick Netsky, but one of those lower middle order guys, but he's still batting .212. Solid lower guy that they need to really just push one through.
Yeah, that's a curveball, misses just high. Either a curveball or a changeup, but it was definitely an off speed.
We see Hughes trying to find himself again. Down 2-1, 2 outs, runner on first.
Yeah, Hughes had a great start to the inning, but kind of lost it. Confidence a little bit. That's a fastball. Hits the inside part of the plate perfectly.
Paints that corner, just what he needed.
Yeah.
And now he's in the count that he wants.
2-2, 2 outs here in the top of the second. And Hughes pitch. Taken inside. So now full count, 2 outs, runner on first will be taken, or taken off, I should say.
And this is the exact spot where the Raiders can really change how this inning's outcome happens. If Hughes gives a pitch to hit and they get an out, and he
that
does.
Ball's ripped into left field, down for a base hit, and probably extras. Austin Kep fields it out in left. Runner being told to stop at third. But Netsky has a double.
What a nice liner. That's that 3-2 pitch you know you got to swing at, and he did. And he lined one out to left field, getting a double and putting himself and Jefferson Kroc into scoring position for number 12, Quentin Holmes, the senior pitcher today.
Yeah, Holmes, the 9-hole hitter. So we'll see if they can get the 9-hole hitter out before they can face this top of the order.
This would be a very big moment for the Raiders here if they can find a way to get out of this jam and keep a 0 up on the scoreboard.
Absolutely. Hughes' first pitch. Straight at Nolan Thompson. He makes the catch to end the inning.
Just what Hughes was looking for. Gets out of the jam. Nolan Thompson, senior, backs him up. And both innings have ended, or both half innings so far have ended with lineouts.
Yeah, absolutely. Raiders keep the 1-0 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Byron Strand's 2-on-1 hit. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
And we are back to Radio Baseball, NorthfieldLive.com. Raiders holding a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second after Austin Kep brought in Cam Kaiser on a single in the bottom of the first.
And very good defensive end, getting out of the jam. Line drive to Nolan Thompson. Clean it up. Jake Eschen at the plate now. Another one of those middle guys that they love. Big lefty. Actually back-to-back with Seth Thompson. His first pitch is a strike on the outside part of the plate. He's got 17 hits on the year and is a guy looking to get hot here against Byron.
Yeah, absolutely. Jake, he's a player favorite. That ball is grounded foul.
So looks like it went straight down and came backwards.
Little tapper right off the plate. Catcher didn't look very interested in fielding it in fair territory. So it moves to 0-2 on Jake Eschen, the lefty here. Jake got he's great at going the opposite way for a base hit.
And really needs to protect here. 2 outs. Needs to get the Raiders going and work another efficient inning for another run.
Absolutely. That ball's fouled off. Eschen stays alive.
Straight at the dugout.
Yeah.
They're awake now. Holy.
You got a fence in front of them, but it woke them all up. Yeah, going back to that Thompson line out, Thompson's catch to end the last half inning. He had just stayed calm, caught the ball. Eschen fouls that one off straight to us. Gabe was ready to field it.
Yeah, if that got through the net for whatever reason, I was there.
So we're going to stay at 0-2 here.
Nice job protecting the plate, Jake Eschen. Let's see if he can win the battle.
We'll see if Holmes goes off speed there. Eschen has a nice opposite field ground ball for a base hit. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. He can definitely go inside out.
That's exactly what you need. Great job by senior Jake Eschen on 0-2, poking that one through the 5-hole. Now the Raiders have a runner on with a dangerous Nolan Thompson. He's got a home run on the season.
Yeah.
He's exactly the guy that you can get to really drive one.
Yeah, he has the Raiders' only home run on this season, which is a little surprising considering all the power on this team. That ball is hit hard into right field. Right fielder going over makes the catch. So a hard hit line out for Nolan Thompson. And that was just unfortunate. He put it in a good spot, hit it hard, but right fielder was there.
Yeah, exactly what you got to do with the guy on. If that ball's down, Jake Eschen's on second, if not third, and then if it's any more in the air, that could be a tag situation. So well done by Nolan. Just didn't get the result he was looking for.
Absolutely. Here's Gabe Sawyer, the senior catcher.
Another one of the captains for the Raiders, batting .250 on the season. Another guy really able to just pick his moments and then hit the ball when he needs to.
Yeah, and if we do see him get on, we'll see Gavin Novotny run for him. So I just got to keep that in mind because I do forget a lot.
Gavin's a speed demon, too. That's another reason why they really want Gabe Sawyer on, so that they can put Gavin Novotny on the bases. Gavin himself has 9 stolen bases, one of our top 3, if not one of the top fastest guys on this team, and exactly who they would want on the base paths.
Absolutely. We've seen him take a few at-bats so far in the season, but mostly a courtesy runner guy in his junior year here. So Sawyer has a 2-0 count, and he fouls that one off, brings us to 2-1.
This is a little different. If you were with us against Stewartville a couple days ago, the Raiders would have had 3 hits by the 6th inning in the last game. So love to see here that the Raiders are really attacking now and not taking the free sort of bases that they were getting.
Sawyer swings through the high pitch, evens us up at 2-2. 1 out, Jake Eschen on first. So Sawyer looks to collect himself after the Not great swing decision. Sawyer is the 8-hole hitter here. He hits a ground ball left side. Third baseman makes a nice diving play just to field it. Throws on it to second in time. Throw to first, not there.
Wow, close. What a play by...
that is number 7, Isaiah Brennan, over at third for Byron.
What a play by Brennan. They almost had that one. Good hustle by Gabe Sawyer out the box to not make it a double play, but well done. Good play. Solid defense by Byron.
Yeah, there is Gavin Novotny over at first for the junior Tegan Melgren. Tegan slotted in at right field a couple times so far in the season. He's been they've had sort of a rotation out in right with him, Charlie Monahan, Tyler Hughes occasionally. So it's great to see him out there. He's a great weightlifter too.
All around a solid guy to have in that 9-hole, so that when he gives it a rip, they can have Geiger and the rest of that top of the order be ready to hit him around.
Yeah, I don't know if he's played right or came in relief more so far this season.
Yeah, he's been pretty even there. He's set to be the reliever today if Hughes gets taken out.
Throw over to first, but not there, as Novotny is back in time.
Novotny probably looking for that stolen base. Only 2 outs so far. A little dangerous for a steal attempt, but who knows? In this section semifinal, the Raiders might need to be that aggressive and move guys over like we saw back in the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, we saw Cam Kaiser swipe a base earlier. Gavin Novotny does take off sort of a pitch out there, but the throw is not in time. I don't know if it was a pitch out or if it was a makeshift pitch out, but it's a ball, and Gavin Novotny swipes second.
Gavin takes his 10th stolen base of the season, and just like the bottom of the first, same position, same threatening spot that the Raiders are in. Runner in scoring position on second, a good hitter at the plate, and they're looking to score Gavin Novotny.
Yeah. That ball's grounded right side. That'll move Novotny to third. The throw to first, just in time.
Nice little PFP. Byron was ready for that middle ground ball, and they stopped the Raiders from scoring another run.
Yep, Raiders strand 1 on 1 hit. Score nothing. Score is still 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK, we're swinging into spring. Spring is here and it's time to get outdoors. Hiking, biking, boating, walking, or running. Let's make this a spring free of glasses or contacts. Ritchie Eye and LASIK will help you swing into spring with up to $500 off all of our LASIK treatments.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
It's the little things in life that matter the most, like spending time with my family. Hip pain started to slow me down, and it was time to get help. I did some research and decided on the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics. They listened to my concerns and helped me make an informed decision. 3 months later, I could not be happier. My hip feels great, and I'm back outside. I appreciate the personalized care I got from the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics.
And we are back to Ready Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. As we said earlier, the loser of this game will play the winner of a Stewartville-Winona game. That game is set to go underway at 1:30 right after this game ends.
Yep, and the Raiders are back on defense. Top of the third, Tyler Hughes still dealing on the mound. It's not uncommon. We'll probably see him through 5 or 6 innings if his pitch count doesn't climb and he's still really working through these Byron hitters. To lead off, top of the third, Byron has returned to the top of the order with Tyler Fox, who, as we know, had that moving ground ball play by Nolan Thompson. Thompson looking to make his 3rd play of the game here.
Absolutely. First pitch fastball misses outside. We saw Hughes throw a complete game shut against the 8th-seeded Faribault Falcons in the first round of the section tournament.
So far, he's doing the same here.
Yeah. Hughes' next pitch in there for a strike brings us to 1-1.
Fox looking for some redemption here on Hughes to really actually put one through and lead the Bears off.
Yeah. There's a swing and a miss on a nice breaking pitch there.
Just what Hughes wants, and now Hughes has himself in a 1-2 count, and really the perfect spot to take this one.
Yeah, Hughes didn't allow a run in the last inning, but not the greatest inning of work he's ever had. So he's looking to redeem himself from that. There's a great backdoor curveball in there for a strike 3. Beautiful pitch for his second strikeout of the day, and this one is looking. So here's Isaiah Brennan, just made a great play in the last half inning. Sort of took a hit away there.
Very crucial for the Raiders, getting that first out. It's exactly what you need. It's hard for teams to make a whole lot of runs if they have an out on the board.
First pitch curveball in there for a strike, and Hughes has been going to that curveball a few times this inning. Hughes loves to mix up speeds, keep hitters off balance. He's a great pitcher in that way. That's a little dribbler. Sawyer going over, lets it roll foul. Almost picked it up in fair territory, realized what he was doing, and let it roll foul.
Very heads up by Sawyer. Realized that as he was running to it, he's got to let that ball roll. So to take away a really tough play and probably a base hit for Isaiah Brennan.
Yeah, a little swinging butt definitely would have been a base hit. Didn't look like there was really any chance. Sawyer started to reach for it, but then very quickly pulled back.
Brennan looking to get on for the second time. Walked in the top of the first inning. Worked a really, really long count up to full, but now Hughes is winning this battle up 0-2.
Absolutely. He did draw that walk from down 1-2, so we know he can work a count. There's a fastball high. He's at 1-2 again.
Great pitch by Tyler Hughes.
Yeah. You want to see if he can climb the ladder there. Get him swing at the high heat.
For sure, especially on a 0-2 count where you know that hitter's going to want to try and do something with it.
That was ball two. Sawyer deflected it. I mean, no one on, so it didn't matter that much, but we'll see with the 2-2 count here what Hughes throws to Brennan. Hughes next pitch. There's ball three.
He liked that spot. That looked like a great spot from up here.
Yeah.
Probably just missed low. Saw Sawyer try to frame it behind the plate. And now Brennan did it again. Back to a full count.
That ball's grounded left side. Geiger has a little trouble with it on a big hop. So he's going to reach with one out.
Not what Tyler was hoping for. And really a bizarre thing for Geiger. He's usually really solid right there. Big hop. Popped out of his glove on that transfer, and now Brennan is aboard for the Byron Bears.
Yeah, the big hop went almost to his head, and he got his glove up there, but just couldn't squeeze it properly. So that'll bring up Jake Koshny, the catcher, wearing number 11. Another righty for this Bears lineup. That ball's ripped straight towards Nolan Thompson. He fields it, throws on to first in time. What a play by Nolan Thompson.
That's his second liner grab of the day, and exactly what Tyler Hughes needed. Koshny rips it right to him. They got him doubled off at first base, picking up Geiger with that error. Perfect execution by Nolan and the Raiders.
Absolutely great play there by the senior third baseman. So Byron strands none on one walk. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
I'm Jared Finstuen, Commercial Loan Officer with Community Resource Bank. At Community Resource Bank, we believe banking is about helping people. Every client relationship is unique, and we are committed to helping find the right solution for our customers. Loan decisions are made locally, and we are always there when our customers need us. Community Resource Bank is here for your personal or business banking needs. Stop into one of our branches today so we can get you started with a tailored plan to help meet your unique financial needs. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Go Raiders!
Valley Auto House is a full-service collision center, towing facility, and automotive repair shop. Servicing all makes and models, we do everything from oil changes, brakes, suspension, to full engine replacement. If you have a business, Valley Auto House is a state-certified DOT inspection and repair facility with the certified technicians to keep your vehicles on the road. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday at Highway 3 South in Northfield, or find us at valleyautohouse.net.
So we are back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. We're here in the bottom of the third. Raiders up 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. And leading off the inning will be Jake Geiger. Back to the top of the order here.
Yep, good spot for the Raiders to be in. We saw this offense work in the first inning, scoring Cam Kaiser. And so far, I'm going to be honest, the story of the game is the defense.
Absolutely.
Nolan Thompson, multiple plays we saw last inning. They got a liner to Nolan and doubled off the runner at first. So very crucial for the Raiders to hold this very close 1-0 lead.
Yeah, both teams have had a couple nice plays out in defense. Infield has been working. Geiger took that first pitch for strike one. We'll see if he's swinging here. Nope, that's a ball. Brings us to 1-1.
Very nice. We're already through 2.5 innings here in the bottom of the third. Holmes has been dealing, but the Raiders have been swinging. He's at 27 pitches, but the Raiders do have 3 hits on him on 1 error as well.
Yeah, that ball hugged Geiger a little bit. Moved out of the way a little, but brings us to 2-1.
And this is Geiger's hitting count right here, this 2-1 pitch.
Absolutely. That ball's ripped straight at the third baseman. What a catch.
What is it with the third baseman today? Both Nolan Thompson.
Isaiah Brennan is that third baseman for Byron.
And, I mean, he had a diving play to almost get a double play earlier. He caught this line out now. Thompson had 2 line outs and a double play. Raiders and the Bears both on top of the ball, but third baseman getting some action today.
Yeah, what a great diving catch there by Brennan. So here's Spencer Malgren, takes a ball a little outside. Spencer, the second baseman for the Raiders, swings and misses on that one.
Spencer was able to get a hit last time, however, was a part of that. One of those close plays where he was the first out of a failed double play.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's ball low in the dirt. Nice pick by the catcher there. So 2-1 here.
Once again, another good count for the Raiders. They like to do that, work the pitchers, find themselves in a good spot, and really attack.
That ball is hitting the left field for a base hit. Nice piece of hitting there by Spencer Malgren, lifting it just over the shortstop's head.
Spencer Malgren does it again. Finds that in-betweener ball to get himself aboard, and exactly what the Raiders look for from their senior captain.
Absolutely. Here's Cam Kaiser, grounded into a fielder's choice, reached and scored in his last appearance. Also swiped a bag in there.
And the guy you want at the plate right now with a runner on first, a speedy runner, Spencer Malgren with 11 stolen bases.
Throw to first, not in time. Caught Spencer a little off guard there, but he was able to get back quickly.
Cam batting .377 on the season. Big load of hits, 23. A guy that you'd be surprised has more triples than doubles, but that just shows you the speed he has.
Yeah, that ball moves him out of the way a little bit. So 1-0.
Probably heard some "we got ice" chants and chirps down there from the dugout, wanting Cam to just turn in and take that ball and be a runner.
Yeah, you want Cam's speed out there, but you also want Cam's bat in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Another back pick, yeah.
I've noticed too, he has moved to that sort of slide step away from that big leg kick, because as we've seen twice already, the Raiders have taken bases.
Yeah, going straight to the point now. Another ball. 2-0 here. Last game I saw for this Raiders team was last Tuesday in Dundas against Faribault. Cam drew 4 walks in that game. So 2-0 here. Swing and a miss. Cam looking to put a drive into one. Came up empty.
That is a big old hack from number 13, Cam Kaiser, but if you followed Raider baseball this whole season, you know that if he barrels one up, that ball is flying.
Yet another back pick to first.
Really keeping Spencer Malgren close there. I mean, for good reason. 11 stolen bases on the season, and a guy with great speed.
Yeah, great base runner. He takes off, pitches a strike, throw down to second. Not there. Spencer Malgren swipes second.
Well done by this Raiders offense. I mean, 3 stolen bases already today. And in 3 great times, and here we are again for the 3rd inning in a row where the Raiders have a man in scoring position and a good hitter at the plate.
Absolutely. Cam now at 2-2 after the pitch was called a strike. And 1 out. Spencer Malgren on second. The pitch. Strike 3 rings him up on the outside part of the plate with a fastball. So Kaiser is set down. I believe that's Holmes' first K of the day.
Not the pitch he was looking for. Really didn't like it. Obviously, we could see by his reaction. Didn't agree with the umpire. But it's not that big of a deal for the Raiders because their guy following up is Austin Kep.
Yeah, he brought in Kaiser in the first inning.
Let's see if he can single and bring in Spencer Malgren in this inning.
Absolutely. Took that first pitch for a ball.
And the guy with 34 hits, I mean, if anything close, I'd be confident that Kep can get a barrel on it. And
that
just
ball
like
is left into the center field. Center fielder going back. Makes the catch on the run.
Well done by Kep. Hit it out deep. Just couldn't put it past that center fielder. And the Raiders ends with 1 hit, no runs, and 1 runner left on base.
You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
After 12 plus years of notable success as an independent brokerage, Professional Pride Realty has joined forces with Century 21 Atwood to provide you with even more exceptional real estate experiences. With over 17 offices throughout Minnesota, Century 21 Atwood has been proudly serving Minnesota's real estate needs since 1867. Professional Pride Realty is proud to be partnering with Century 21 Atwood. We look forward to continuing to serve you with the same level of excellence you have come to expect from us, now with the added support and expertise of Century 21 Atwood.
Now that planting season has arrived, get to Thomas Gardens and Nursery in Faribault, formerly Tweehoffs, to get your vegetable garden started. They have starter cauliflower, broccoli, rhubarb, seed potatoes, and multiple varieties of onion sets. Thomas Garden and Nursery also has straw bales, potting soil, blueberry and raspberry bushes, and pansy bowls to make your garden beautiful. Bring your own containers and they'll fill them with plants of your choice. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday and Sunday 11 to 4. Get your garden started with the help of Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault
and we're back to Radio Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Tyler Hughes still out on the mound for the Raiders. Raiders up 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard going into the top of the 4th. So we're going to see Reed Beelan, the center fielder, wearing number 1 to lead off this inning. He just made a nice play out in center to rob Kep of an extra base hit. Going straight back on the run, made a nice catch.
Tyler looking to keep dealing. 2 strikeouts so far today. Really only 1 hit and giving up a walk, and then he's had outstanding defense behind him. Defense making plays when they need to.
Yeah, especially at the hot corner with Nolan Thompson. That ball is into center field for a base hit. So a nice piece of hitting there, putting the ball into center field, taking one he was given. And Beelan has a leadoff hit.
And that's something we can expect from this Byron team. And very surprised that we hadn't really seen it a whole lot, but Tyler and the defense have been making plays on balls that usually get through. Beelan, who bats 382, able to poke that one into right center.
Yeah, so here's Spencer Neerman, another guy who's made a great play out in the field.
Neerman also another one of their hitters, batting 339. Sort of that guy that they like to use to drive runners around.
There's strike 1 taken.
Tyler already up to 50 pitches here through 4, but that may seem like a lot, but it is a very, very effective 4 innings that Tyler Hughes has had. A lot of strikes, a lot of outs, exactly what he wants.
Absolutely. There's a ball taken high.
And it's not unlike Hughes. His average start is usually 5.5 to 6 innings, so he works, and so he is probably right in his zone right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see some action in the Raider bullpen in the upcoming innings, but for now, Tyler Hughes has been dealing. So 1-1 count here. That ball's popped up. Sawyer going back behind the plate. Makes the catch. So a nice catch there by Gabe Sawyer for the first out of the inning. And here's Kalen Hubert, guy who we saw double in his last at-bat. Oh, wait. Is he the guy who doubled? No, he's not. Excuse me. I'm thinking of another guy. I think it was Nick Netsky who actually doubled in his last at-bat. There's a ball taken high.
Hubert is their lefty guy that they look for. Batting right in front of the DH Jefferson Crock. These two is a 1-2 punch. Hubert 441. Jefferson Crock, the next guy, 469. Sort of this middle of the order Byron guys.
That ball's lifted in the center.
Cam right under that. As I was saying, Hubert couldn't get the hit there, even though he was looking for one. But they're able to move around the top guys, and now we have Owen Jefferson Crock, the DH, looking to do a job here. Last time he had a 4-pitch walk, so hopefully Hughes can make this at-bat more of a battle.
Absolutely. So now 2 outs, runner on first. Still Reed Beelan on first. And the pitch swung on and missed.
So far, we're seeing that that number 1 seeded team that Northfield believes that they are. They're a solid defense, solid offense, and great pitching.
And that's strike taken for strike 2. 0-2 now. Seeing the stands fill out even more here.
And once again, just right where Hughes wants to be. He's been and pitched so many innings this year and in previous years.
Runner takes off, but that ball's fouled off.
And just like that, gets himself still in the same spot, having Kroc foul that one off.
Yeah, Beelan took off, but Jefferson Kroc with an 0-2 count had to foul it off just to stay alive. Hughes steps off, but no throw. That's a ball taken high. Runner did not go.
I think Hughes might have been expecting Beelan to maybe take off there.
Yeah.
Seeing as he did on the last 0-2 count.
Absolutely. So now 1-2. And Hughes' pitch. Runner just takes off. Ball outside. Sawyer's throw down. And Geiger can't field it cleanly. Throw did beat him there.
Yeah, great throw by Gabe Sawyer behind the plate. Most teams that I've seen don't really steal on this Raider defense, or if they do, they're on counts where really that runner doesn't really matter. So well done by him to throw that one down and Geiger not being able to glove it.
Absolutely. So now we're at 2-2, 2 outs, and a runner on second. And Hughes' pitch. Ball high brings us to full. We are seeing some Winona players flood into the stands for their game at 1:30.
And this is a spot where Byron's really threatening. They've done this once, and the Raiders were able to get out of the jam, and let's see if they can get out of this situation as well, being 2 outs, full count.
Yeah, he stepped off there.
Collecting himself, getting ready for this this big pitch.
So Hughes' payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the curveball. Nice pitch by Tyler Hughes to end the inning.
It's his third of the game, and exactly the right spot for Tyler to grab a strikeout.
Absolutely. Byron Strand's one-on-one hit. Score none. Raiders up 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall. With all of your mailing and printing needs, we can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
Tires hit the road, potholes everywhere. You need a tire that will be able to handle the rugged terrain of spring roads in Minnesota. Witt Brothers is here to equip you with all of the top tire brands. This spring, you can save with huge rebates on Bridgestone, Firestone, Goodyear, and more. Get the best wheels on your ride and stay prepared for whatever the roads throw your way. For all your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers, located at 701 Division Street, downtown.
And we are back to Raider Baseball, NorthfieldLive.com. Raiders up 1-0 over the Byron Bears here in Red Wing. And we're in the bottom of the fifth already.
Bottom of fourth.
Bottom fourth. That makes more sense. So we got Quentin Holmes on the mound for the Byron Bears. He's had a nice day, only allowed 1 earned run through 3.
Yep, and same thing here. Like Hughes, this is a guy going 4 or 5 innings every start.
Yeah. Strike 1 to Seth Thompson. He got robbed of a base hit by Isaiah Brennan over at third, making it a nice play.
Back-to-back lefties for the Raiders. Seth Thompson, Jake Eschen, both guys who really put a rip on it today. Jake Eschen's goes through, Seth Thompson's does not, but if they can both put one through this inning, the Raiders start off 2 runners on. That'd be a great spot for them, only being up 1-0.
Yeah, Raiders got 3 lefties in the lineup today. 1-1 count here.
Almost 3 in a row.
Yeah. That's a ground ball up the middle, in for a base hit. Holmes almost got a glove on it, but couldn't, as Seth Thompson ripped it a little too hard.
Well done by Seth Thompson there. Sophomore DH. Good start for him. And now we see Jake Eschen. Same thing. Put his through the 5-hole for a line drive. Raiders really been able to hit the ball today off Holmes, and hoping that Eschen can do his job again.
Absolutely. So now a runner on, no outs. Third baseman is in, but Holmes steps off.
I would say we would see another attack off the Raiders, but Seth isn't usually the guy that'll.
Ashton lays down a bunt, but it goes foul.
Seth isn't usually the guy that'll take a base like Cam and Gavin will.
Yeah, so you might see something like that where he's playing a little small ball there, or attempting to.
I mean, that's exactly what they have to do in these close, tough games. I mean, two very evenly matched teams as we've seen. You gotta put a bunt down or two, or you gotta take an extra base when it's needed. So, exactly what the Raiders have been doing, and I think that's why they're winning right now.
Yeah, it's one thing to let the bats swing in a midseason game against Faribault. It's another in the section semifinals. There's a bunt, but fouled straight back. So we'll see Ashton swinging here in 0-2.
Same count he had to swing at last time. 0-2, fouled off a couple of them. Waiting to really barrel one up, and let's see if he can be successful with this 0-2 count.
Yeah, great hitter, really smart guy. He definitely knows how to hit. Pitcher steps off. I think Ashton's going for air traffic control in North Dakota. Is that it?
I believe so. He is going to UND. I know that, along with one of our managers, Keaton Wallach.
That's a line out to the third baseman. His throw on a first in time. So a great play by Isaiah Brennan over at the hot corner.
If I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels. And that's really strange for a baseball game.
And here's the guy who did it for the Raiders.
Yeah, crazy coincidences today. Third basemen's, both Nolan and Brennan all getting it. Seth got doubled off there on a great line drive by Jake Ashton.
Yeah. Nolan takes ball high. Seth started to go back, realized that he didn't really have a chance. Can't blame him.
Yeah, no, that is way too tough. Unless if he is like on his horse.
Yeah, unless he read it really early.
Really hard to do.
Ground ball right side. Second baseman kind of loses his footing, but fields it cleanly, throws it on to first in time.
Yeah, Nolan kind of got jammed on the inside there. Nothing could really do about that, and the Byron Bears are out of that one.
Yeah, Raiders strand none on one hit. Score still 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
We're back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. We see the senior Tyler Hughes still out on the mound to start the fifth.
And crazily enough, people, I don't know how long everyone watching has been around baseball, but to be still under an hour and already 5 innings through, that is a crazy efficient game by both teams and a crazy competitive game, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Been a pitching duel, but also great defense from both teams.
Yeah, I think it's been a defensive duel. I mean, both pitchers are great, both senior aces, but both defensive have made just outstanding plays to help their pitchers.
Yeah, story of the game so far has been the third baseman defense with Nolan Thompson and Isaiah Brennan.
For sure.
Great plays at the hot corner, staying active.
In the box now, Nick Netsky last time lined one out to left to get a double and threaten for the Byron Bears. And that one poked through the 5-hole. Nick Netsky for his second hit of the game. Exactly what you want to see from a leadoff hitter, especially when Byron needs it, only being down 1 run.
Yeah, I think he recognized the off speed a little late. He just kind of slowed his bat down, poked it in there, and had a base hit. It's really all you can ask for from a leadoff hitter for the inning. So that brings up Quentin Holmes, the pitcher. He's been great on the mound. So we'll see what he can do with the bat again. He shows bunt, gets it down. Sawyer picks it up in foul territory. He lined out to Nolan Thompson in his last at bat. That was the double play, I believe.
I think so too. Holmes was he's obviously their ace pitcher, batting .224 on the season. Probably not their hitter. We know that as that's Kroc and Kashne. But once again, we see section final played how they should be, and teams really needing to fight for that one run as Holmes tries to lay down 2 bunts and unsuccessful.
Yeah, that bunt looked a lot better this time, but just went foul. Eschen did a nice job staying in foul territory, but also out of the runner's way.
And we saw Eschen do it last inning when they needed to move Seth over. He tried to put down 2 bunts, and so I think both teams are realizing what they have to do to try and move runners and score those runners.
So 0-2 here to the 9-hole batter. That is just a bit outside.
Tyler Hughes at 65 pitches already. Not uncommon for him, but I have a feeling we'll see the...
Swing and a miss, throw down to first. In time, strike him out, throw him out. Nice play by Gabe Sawyer. Sorry to cut you off there, Gabe, but what a play.
No, all good. That was a great play. Heads up by senior captain, catcher Gabe Sawyer. Get that swing and a miss that Hughes was looking for. And then double off Nick Netsky. Once again, like we said before, story of the game. Defense, and this time from a new player, Gabe Sawyer.
Yeah, Jake Eschen was right there, ready to receive the throw. So here's the leadoff hitter, Tyler Fox, with now no one on. He pops the ball into right field. Tegan Melgren on the run makes the catch coming in.
Well done by the Raiders defense. Exactly what they need, especially in a close game, only being up 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
So yeah, what a play by Gabe Sawyer. Gets the runner out. Byron Strands, no one on one to hit. Score none. You're watching Radio Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Auto Haus is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, all Valley Auto Haus technicians are I-CAR trained and certified by all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle repairs. Valley Auto Haus on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohaus.net. Go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
And we're back to Radio Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Raiders up 1-0 going into the bottom of the fifth with Quentin Holmes on the mound for the Byron Bears, having a nice day on the bump.
Exactly what you'd expect from a 1-3, I'd say.
Absolutely.
Close game, 1-0, section, semifinal. Exactly what I think both teams are expecting. And both teams slowly starting to figure stuff out, but also both teams' defense being the real factors of this game.
Gabe, can you pull up a pitch count on Game Changer here for us?
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you. That's a first pitch fastball, hits the outside part of the plate for a strike on Gabe Sawyer.
Holmes is at 50 pitches now, so he's obviously behind Hughes. But the Raiders have hit Holmes more than the Bears have hit Hughes, so it's a good sign for the Raiders that they're still finding ways to put ball in play, but both teams, and we saw last inning with that double play, both teams can't really get much past the defense after that first hit.
Yeah, now 1-1 after the ball was in the dirt. And the next pitch of Sawyer swung on a miss in the high heat. So Sawyer falls behind 1-2.
Sawyer last time got on with a fielder's choice. I believe Eschen was on at that point, and they had that must have been that diving play. And there's strike 3. Holmes finds his second strikeout of the day on that outside pitch Sawyer didn't like. and Holmes sets him down to bring up Tegan Malgren.
Yeah, Tegan, I think he grounded out to the first baseman his last appearance. Was that it? Yeah.
Yeah, he had that hard base hit, that PFP.
Oh, yeah.
So he's looking to really fly. I shouldn't say fly one out, but put some air under it, get it into the outfield.
Yeah, when he pulls the ball, he can really hit it hard. So the count is 1-0 here. There's a ball misses inside. So Tegan Malgren's up 2-0. That ball is hit high into left field. Shortstop going back. Nice play by that shortstop out there to go all the way back into shallow left to catch Tegan Malgren's fly out. So now 2 outs. Here's Jake Geiger.
Yeah, not the piece of hitting Northfield's hoping for right now, being in this close of a game. Bottom 5. This is kind of when you need those runners on to really do something. Give yourself and give Tyler a little bit more insurance. But for only being up 1-0, and Tyler's been dealing on the mound, so I think he'll be A-okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Still no action in the Raiders bullpen that we've seen. First pitch was strike, but the relief pitcher for the game is Tegan Malgren, or that's what's written down. He just had an at-bat, so we'll see if we see him warming up next inning. And there's strike 2. Geiger didn't love it, so we'll see him protect here and definitely open up the zone.
Geiger not having his day today. Had a fly out, or a pop out, I should say, to the first baseman, and then lined one back to third. So he's been making contact, which is good to see. We love that the Raiders have been able to keep their strikeout count down, and Geiger now has to protect on 0-2.
Yeah, absolutely. He was protecting on that one. Still put a drive in. There's a drive into left field. Left fielder going back. Makes the catch on the run.
Well done by Hubert out there and left to catch Geiger's ball. Keep the Raiders at bay, and Byron now has to try and find it to claw that one run back.
Yep, Raiders up 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard going into the top of the 6th. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage, it's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
Are you in the market for a new home or considering remodeling your current home? Schmidt Homes and Schmidt Homes Remodeling should be your first and last call. Schmidt Homes, known for their innovative designs, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship, superior service, while maintaining their reputation of fairness, honesty, and integrity for over 30 years. They're the only builder in the area to offer an in-house designer and a showroom to make your selections. They have over 30 new building lots available in Northfield. Check out their website at schmidthomes.com for more information.
And we're back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Senior Tyler Hughes still out on the mound for the top of the 6th. We'll see if this is his last inning of work here. We got our camera opponent at first base that died just now, so producer Adam Reese, you're trying to fix that.
Yeah, we'll be out of the first base camera. First pitch for Tyler Hughes.
Strike to the third baseman, Isaiah Brennan.
Isaiah Brennan's kind of had a day. He's been walked. He got on from an error, and then defensively, like lights out, I would say, making plays. As Tyler Hughes misses that one outside for ball 1.
Yeah, he's probably saved Byron a run or two just at third base today.
For sure. And those plays are crucial. I mean, as we see, the score is still 1-0 here in the top of the 6th. That one.
Nice base hit there by Brennan into right field.
Gets a piece of one again, as you were going to say. And Byron, again, got a guy on to start the inning.
Yeah, it was just past Jake Ashton's outstretched glove. So here's Jake Koshney.
Hughes, 71 pitches through 6 innings. I have a feeling that when the Raiders come into bat, we might see some bullpen action. Unless if Hughes is really feeling like he can win this one for the Raiders.
There's a first pitch curveball, misses just high. So Hughes is behind 1-0 to lead off with batter.
But it's also great to see that the Raiders haven't had to use any relief pitchers so far. Hughes win a complete game. Thompson win a complete game.
That misses outside, brings us to 2-0. No outs, runner on first.
Might see Hughes go another complete game here. He's already through 5.5.
Yeah, we do have Tegan Melgren. Raiders wrote him down as their relief pitcher, but wouldn't be surprised if we see Isaiah Steiner come in. That's ground ball ripped into left field. So now runners on first and second with no outs for the Byron Bears.
Another great hit. Jake Koshne through the 5-hole. Finds that 2-0 count that he was looking for, just rips it, and does what we were expecting from the Byron Bears. That's his 23rd hit of the season, and this is a team that can hit the ball, and we're starting to see it now here in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Reed Beelan. He had a nice base hit in his last at-bat. Shows bunt, fouls it off, straight back.
Once again, both teams showing that it's not always about the hits. Sometimes you got to play a little bit of small ball, move them around to get yourself in better positions to score.
So 0-1 now.
This is really only the second time in the game, Joey, that we've seen Byron threaten like this. The other time was that second and third situation.
There's a pitch out, throw down to second, not there. Goes all the way over to almost first, and it hit the runner, so we're going to give him a second here. We do see Isaiah Steiner in the bullpen for the Raiders now.
Yeah, I think that ball off the hop caught the runner in the hand, or I think that's what he's shaking out there,
yeah,
or in the arm. Pretty heads-up play by Gabe Sawyer to see him jump off, keep him close.
So runner's going to walk around a little bit. Sawyer comes out to the mound to talk to him and give the runner some time.
And when we get back to pitching, Beelan will have a 1-1 count. In a great situation for him too. This is where Byron could make or break the game. Kind of. They need to move these runners and score these runners to fight back.
Yeah. So here we are, 1-1, no one out. Runners on first and second. That ball is hitting to right field for a base hit. Runner being waved. Melgren's throw. And two runners on third now. Thompson has the runner on the pickle. And everyone's going to be safe as Thompson had to keep the runner on third. So bases are now loaded with no outs. Tegan Melgren did a nice job at just getting the throw in.
Yes, very nice toss by Tegan Melgren. Sort of that crazy play that the Raiders were hoping to maybe get an out on. Tegan saving a run, firing that throw in. Good heads-up play by Gabe Sawyer, too, to see that runner taken off. Raiders unable to get an out there, but Byron here threatening with bases loaded to Spencer Neerman.
Yeah, Thompson could have thrown down to second, but that runner on third just matters a little more. And Josh Spitzak is going to come out to talk.
I think that's a good idea.
It doesn't look like he's being pulled as Isaiah Steiner is still throwing.
I think they're talking defensive situations here and stuff that they need to work to save this one run.
We're going to cut to a replay. It's brought to you by Northfield Hospital and Clinic. Gabe, you're going to break it down for us.
Yeah, so he just gets a hold of one, drops it into right center. Tegan picks it up, has that monster throw. Gabe Sawyer cuts it off, and then we see that runner break. And then they try and get that runner, but then Nolan realizes, and he knows that the runner from third is more important, so they sort of hold it, and now they're in a situation where they need an out.
Yeah, and this Byron crowd is getting rowdy for the second baseman, number 20, Spencer Neerman, with the bases loaded and no outs.
Neerman struggled against Hughes today, 0 for 2.
That ball is hit high into left field. Austin kept going in, and it lands. And that'll score one and tie the game at 1-1 on the Harris Bank scoreboard with the Spencer Neerman bloop base hit.
Exactly what Byron is looking to do. Anything they got, poke it out there, score that run. And successful baseball here so far for Byron this inning.
Yeah, Kep really didn't have a chance at fielding it. He could have laid out, but that's just asking for a disaster to strike.
And now it's dangerous. Super threatening here. Hubert, 30 hits on the season. Big lefty. And you can't really pitch it. You can't really pitch it to him because if he gets a hold of one, this might be a multi-run inning.
Absolutely. That first pitch was taken for a ball, so 1-0 now. Steiner staying warmed up in the bullpen, ready to come in at a moment's notice. That's a ball low, so 2-0 here. And if Spitzak goes out, he does have to take Tyler Hughes out of the game. So 2-0 here to one of Byron's best hitters. And there's ball 3. 3-0.
Definitely something you don't want to do is walk in a run, make them earn it. So I think Hughes will try and do his best to battle back and not give Byron an easy one.
Steiner is out of the bullpen. I think that was Andy Block who was catching him out there. So a 3-0 pitch from Tyler Hughes. Strike one.
A hitter's count for Hubert. Really the spot that you really don't want to be. One of Byron's best hitters with bases loaded and in the hitter's count, as they say.
That ball's into left field for a base hit. 1 run will score. As Byron takes a 2-1 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. And the bases are still loaded with still no outs.
That is 5 straight hits for the Byron Bears to really move their guys around and attack Hughes in his 6th inning of work.
And here is Hughes' day. Spitzak coming out. This is his second mound visit of the inning.
So Hughes is done. 83 pitches on the day. Not a horrible outing, but definitely not his best or what he was hoping for today. He had 8 hits, 2 runs on 2 errors, only 2 walks, 4 strikeouts in total for Tyler. Really not what he was hoping for in this section semifinal, but hopefully Steiner can pick him up and get out of this jam.
Yeah, if the Raiders play Wednesday, I'm sure we'll see Hughes again. And I think we're going to run a quick ad break while Isaiah Steiner warms up. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
So we're back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Raiders down 2-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Bases are loaded with no outs. And the pitch is Isaiah Steiner.
Byron really threatening here. Steiner, a guy that they've used a couple times, 6.5 innings pitched. He has done a good job so far for the Raiders. I mean, not their main guy, but obviously we saw as Tegan Melgren was out in the field, they really can't use him because they know they like Tegan's likes to really warm up. Steiner only giving up 4 runs and 8 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. So another senior that they're trying to hopefully change up a look and not give a very dangerous Owen Jefferson Croc any chance to drive in any more runs.
And it also looks like we're seeing some action in the Byron bullpen. I can't catch a number on it. Actually, I think that might just be... That means Holmes just staying warm.
Yeah.
So never mind about that. So Isaiah Steiner in the pitch.
Owen Jefferson Croc walked earlier, struck out the second time, but that doesn't stop him from having the best batting average on this Byron team.
Yeah. That's a swing and a miss. Steiner pumps the heat. Steiner, not as many innings pitched as I thought he would have so far this year.
They've been using Tegan a lot, and most of our starters have gone enough where we don't really need relievers.
Yeah. There's ball 1. So it's 1-1 here. Steiner really can pump some heat, though.
Very tough spot for the Raiders. Very threatening for Byron. No out still. They're looking to get that first one. That's always huge. And to try and minimize the damage as much as possible.
Infield is in.
And I don't think that the Raiders should be too worried. The Raiders can do the same thing. If they keep Holmes in and the Raiders can hit like they have been recently and do the same thing Byron's done and start hitting, this game might end with a score they don't like after mid-sixth, but they could easily tie it back up.
Absolutely. Steiner's 1-1 pitch. Just high. Raiders fans don't like it.
That looked pretty good from up here. Nice frame job by Gabe Sawyer.
Yeah. So 2-1 now. Steiner in the windup. Fouled off. Looked a little behind it. So 2-2 here. No outs, full bases.
And this is that Byron team, their toughness and their offense that we're seeing really come to life here in the top of the sixth.
2-2 pitch. Taken for a ball. Oh, man. It was close.
I don't know if that was really the best call there. And I think even the batter might have known it, too, that one was close, and he got a little lucky.
Yeah. So the full count. And there's ball 4. So they walk in a run as Byron's lead increases to 3-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard for Nick Netsky, a very dangerous hitter. He doubled earlier in the game, singled also.
He's hot. He's hot, people. This is a guy you don't want at the plate. Byron's done a good job so far. Obviously still at no outs. Everyone's been able to do something. And the Raiders really need that first big out.
Absolutely. Steiner's first pitch. Hits the outside part of the plate. It's been a little out. The strike zone has been open outside all day. Pitchers have been trying to hit it, but
I think Steiner needs to go there, push something so that he doesn't get able to barrel one.
Absolutely. We see Sawyer setting up there. Swing and a miss there. Looks like he took a little off that one. So Steiner's up 0-2.
Obviously, the Raiders trying to protect the run here. Infield's in. Ready for that ground ball or just go straight home.
That ball's fouled off. So we're going to do it again in 0-2. Still no outs with the bases loaded. Game is not win or go home, but it's a very important game to win.
Yep, loser of this game will play again at 4 o'clock about.
Yeah.
Because that one is fouled straight back. They'll play the winner of a Stewartville-Winona sort of like loser's bracket semifinal type of thing.
Yep.
Right after this one.
So we'll see when that really starts, as this game started off going very fast. And he checks a swing. Yes, he did. Big first out as Steiner gets the K. So now here's Quentin Holmes, the pitcher, wearing number 12.
And this is a spot where the Raiders could end the damage here. Steiner gets them that ground ball up the middle, and looks like it could be a perfect double play situation.
Yeah, there's strike one. Corners are in, but the middle infield is playing normal. Ready to turn a double play at a moment's notice.
And that would be crucial. Limit the damage. 2 is not a hard number for these Raiders to put up on the scoreboard.
Absolutely. Considering everything, only allowing 3 runs this inning would be great. That ball's fouled off.
And once again, Steiner's up. 0-2 count, perfect spot. He's got a variety of things he can do. He can get the ground ball. He can get a strikeout. Any out would be crucial right here for Isaiah.
Steiner's 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Holmes staying alive. Steiner looking to induce a ground ball. As a strikeout probably wouldn't even be as good. That ball's grounded. Steiner fields it, flips it to home to get the out. Nice play by Steiner there to get the out at home and stop a run from scoring. What an athlete. Raiders find their second out of the inning here, back-to-back,
Just what they need. They save a run and they get an out. It's sort of the win-win situation that they were hoping for. And Steiner will deal again. Back to the top of the order with Tyler Fox.
So, yeah, now 2 outs, bases still loaded. He takes that ball high. Gabe Sawyer has done a great job at not letting anything pass him. Not that the balls have been very close to passing him, but just a great catcher.
Yeah, he's had a couple good ones today.
Absolutely. That misses outside.
That looked like a good pitch, too. I'm starting to tighten up the zone here as this game gets closer and closer.
Yeah, I think Sawyer just was set up in just not the right spot. His glove had to move out just to catch it a little bit. I think that caught the ump off guard. And that misses high. And we're at 3-0. 2 outs, bases loaded. Raiders down 3-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Steiner really needs to find that zone. Don't want to walk in another one. Don't need to give Byron any more than what they've gotten themselves.
Steiner's pitch shows bunt, pulls back for strike 1. Big strike there. 3-1 now.
They just need an out.
Absolutely.
Limit the damage. They can get 2. It's not very crooked number.
And that ball's fouled off. Runners will be taken off here with full count, 2 outs.
Well done by Isaiah to bring back a 3-0 count and hopefully here in a very, very big pitch to win it any way he can.
It does kind of put the Raiders fielders at a disadvantage with the count being full as the play goes from being anywhere to pretty much just first base. So the runners are going. Strike 3 looking.
Isaiah Steiner does it on a full count, 2 outs to limit the damage. Isaiah gets that 3rd pitch, that strikeout that was crucial for the Raiders. And now it is only 3-1 as they head into the bottom of the 6th.
Absolutely great pitching by Isaiah Steiner in relief there. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouth guard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
And we are back to Raider Baseball, NorthfieldLive.com. Raiders down 3-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard to the Byron Bears after the three-run inning. There we go. We do see Tegan Melgren warming up in the Raiders bullpen now, assuming he'll go out for the 7th.
Good idea by Spitzak. It's a nice choice. Mix it up. Don't let them get comfortable. We saw what happened when they got comfortable with a pitcher. And you know exactly where the Raiders hope to be. Top of the order, well, not exactly, but their top 4 guys are their hitters, so this is a great spot. Spencer Melgren is hot today. 2 for 2, both singles, both reached to second base. This is right here where he's the leader. He can get it done if he gets a hold of one.
And the first pitch of Spencer taken for strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. Spencer is not a fan of that call.
Right here, the Raiders need it. Down 2 runs on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. They need the hits. They need the runners.
That's a swing fouled off.
Anything that can help them chip one back and keep themselves alive so that they have a decent shot going into the bottom of the 7th or even later on in this inning.
So 0-2 now.
Holmes still going solid. 61 pitches through 6.
Holmes 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Well done by Spencer to protect there on 0-2.
Absolutely.
I think that if we can see basically a mirror image of last inning where Byron was able to hit off Hughes in his 6th inning, if the Raiders can hit off here, and as that ball is popped up.
It up very high into foul territory. First baseman going over. Makes almost jumped over the fence to make a great catch.
New life for Spencer Melgen. He is glad that one was not caught as because he needs to be on base. That's what the Raiders need. They need him to be on. They need Cam to be on. They need Austin Kep to be on. So a blessing in disguise, really.
Absolutely. Nick Netsky almost made a great catch over in the bullpen in front of a Byron pitcher warming up. Can't catch the number. Looks like single digits. Or definitely is single digits. That ball's hit softly. Holmes fields it, throws on to first, but it pulls him off. Spencer's in at first.
That's the second time today. He is heart in this game. He wants this win, and he's firing up his Raiders to fight back. What a job by Spencer Melgren to hustle that one out and slide in to be safe at first and start them off.
Absolutely. Spencer Melgren will drag this Raiders team kicking and screaming into a win.
And we saw a mirror image of this back in the third inning. Spencer on first, Cam Kaiser up. We need the Raiders really need that movement around.
Cam reached in the first on a fielder's choice and came around to score then. Throws over to first. Spencer back easily. That's a ball outside. Raiders sitting at 5 hits on the day so far.
Yeah, they're looking to drive that total up here in this bottom of the 6, excuse me.
Back pick to first. Nice move there by Holmes, but Spencer back.
They are really, I would not be surprised if we see Spencer try to take a base here, and I think Holmes knows it too, that that's something Spencer's looking to do.
Absolutely. Great wheels on first. Kaiser takes strike one. Brings us to 1-1 here.
Kaiser's really the guy that they've sort of leaned on to help them get going. I remember, I don't know how long ago it was, we were in a game and we were down a couple and Kaiser hit a triple and we kept going from there.
Yeah, absolutely. He can really flip a game on its head.
That's what he does, and this is the perfect moment for him to get a hold of one, show us that with those 24 hits that he knows what's up.
Back pick to first again. Hear Spencer's dad yelling for him to get back. Very recognizable voice there from Mark Melgren. So 2-1 count here. Swing and a miss brings us to 2-2. Kaiser probably gonna shorten up his swing. Shouldn't say definitely, but probably.
Yeah, this is the spot. He's got to get a hold of one, especially in this competitive count here, 2-2.
Takes it inside for a ball.
Wow.
Risky take there by Cam Kaiser. But he knew what he was doing. So full count, no out. Spencer Melgren on first. Cam Kaiser at the plate. And a back pick to first.
I wouldn't be surprised, too, if we see Kaiser and Spencer on some foul that one off there. Some I wouldn't say trickery, but some different types of things going on for the Raiders. I don't know if they'll necessarily bunt Austin Kep, but for sure hit and run types of things or different types of steals and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's strike 3, rings him up. Oh boy, rings him up on a full count and a pitch on the black for the first out of the inning.
Well done by pitcher, by Holmes there to get Cam. Cam didn't like it, but something that the Raiders need to now battle back from being down 1 out, but they still have Spencer on first, so that's a good thing.
So yeah, now 1 out, Spencer on first for Austin Kep. Takes up first, his first strike.
Kep didn't like that call either.
So 0-1 now to Austin Kep. Back pick to first. Not there.
Kep 1 for 2 on the day. Had that RBI single in the first inning to score Cam. The Raiders' only run so far. Looking to have another hit here to drive another runner around.
That ball's grounded. Shortstop fields it. Throws on a second in time. Throw to first. Not there. Austin Kep legs it out.
Very close play. Well done by the Byron defense. That was very close. They say tie goes to the runner, that's for sure. Austin Kep, hard ball, hard hustle. It's too bad Spencer got stuck in that double play situation, but now they have to turn and rely on Seth Thompson to get them going.
Yeah, Seth can really put a drive into one. We saw I think it was his first game at the varsity level. He hit a very long foul ball, and his first pitch he saw. Throw to the first, not there.
Another tricky situation for the Raiders. They don't want to be here with 2 outs. They want all those runners on. Big swing and a miss for Seth. But it happens time. That's baseball. So they're going to have to battle in the field again and probably get one more shot to knock 2 in.
Yeah, absolutely. Seth looked to tie the game up there in that swing. Takes the ball inside. So we're at 1-1 now. And Seth takes a ball.
Another one of those close ones. That might have even painted a corner.
Yeah, Byron fans have been very vocal.
For sure, but I don't blame them.
Yeah.
There's been very close calls both sides of the field.
Absolutely. That ball's popped up. Third baseman in foul territory. Makes the catch to end the inning. Raiders strand 1 on 1 hit. Score none. Down 3-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK, we're swinging into spring. Spring is here and it's time to get outdoors. Hiking, biking, boating, walking, or running. Let's make this a spring free of glasses or contacts. Ritchie Eye and LASIK will help you swing into spring with up to $500 off all of our LASIK treatments.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
It's the little things in life that matter the most, like spending time with my family. Hip pain started to slow me down, and it was time to get help. I did some research and decided on the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics. They listened to my concerns and helped me make an informed decision. 3 months later, I could not be happier. My hip feels great, and I'm back outside. I appreciate the personalized care I got from the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics.
And we're back to Radio Baseball, NorthfieldLive.com. Isaiah Steiner still in for the Raiders here in the top of the 7th. The Raiders down 3-1 the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
We have a game.
We have a baseball game here. That's no doubt. I mean, Byron coming off a big 3-run inning in the top of the 6th. Steiner looking to keep him scoreless here in the top of the 7th.
It's going to be tough for the Raiders, though. They are back in the same. Byron's back in the same spot they were at the top of the 6th. Isaiah Brennan to start them off. He was one of the guys that singled. I mean, I think almost all their guys that batted in that 6th inning had a base hit.
Yeah.
So, very tough spot for the Raiders. Obviously being down 2. Steiner still on the mound. And I think that they need outs. That's the biggest thing, so that they can go hit and they can have one last chance to try and win this game and stay alive. If this score does hold true, Byron will move on to the championship played on Wednesday here at Red Wing Athletic Field. And if the Raiders end up losing, you will see us again at around 4 o'clock to face the winner of Stewartville-Winona.
Yeah, Brennan took that for strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. The 0-1 pitch from Steiner. Popped up. Eschen going over. And it's out of play. Into the Byron bullpen. So now we're 0-2.
Good spot. Good start for Steiner. Exactly what he was hoping for.
Yeah, Steiner been good in relief here, except for the first batter he faced, he walked. But other than that, he's been great. It's the 0-2 pitch. Steiner in the windup. Ball on the dirt.
just scooted past Gabe Sawyer behind the plate.
Yeah, bounced off a pole, went straight to the Raiders' dugout. So no one had to go out there to get it. That ball. Spencer Melgen makes a nice catch on the line drive.
Well done. Spencer Melgen putting his heart into this game. Not wanting this one to end. You've seen this hustle out on the base paths, and a great play by him there.
Yeah, we'll do anything to get this Raiders team a win. So here is Jake Koshney.
And just like we said, first out is crucial. Last time they couldn't get it, and we saw what happened there. Now another guy, Jake Koshney, singled last inning and looking to do it again.
Yeah, that was just another case of the Raiders flashing the leather. Had some great defensive plays earlier in the game from Nolan Thompson. There's strike one on the outside part of the plate. Again, still action in the Byron bullpen.
I believe that's number 8.
Number 8 for them is Gavin Bartel.
Ball pops straight up. Spencer looks to be under it and makes the grab for the second out. Well done. Spencer Melgen out at second base, getting 2 outs and 2 crucial outs for the Raiders so that they limit the Byron hitters and can keep themselves in a position to win this one in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, Spencer caught that just a few feet in front of his brother Tegan out and right. So here is Reed Ryland. And that misses low and away.
Well done by Isaiah Steiner, too. Very efficient ABs. Last inning getting 2 crucial strikeouts. And now looking to get the third out of this inning.
And that is ripped foul. So now 1-1. Batter calls time.
Must be waiting for the guy to grab the ball. All right. Byron steps back in for 1-1.
Steiner starts his windup. And it misses low and away. So 2-1 now. That ball's popped up, foul and out of play.
Exactly what Steiner was looking for. Way to get another strike. Big situation here. If they can get this out now, they'll bring up Jake Eschen, Nolan Thompson, and Gabe Sawyer for the Raiders. A spot that has been hitting the ball today.
Yeah, absolutely. So 2-2, 2 out, no one on. And that rings them up on the outside part of the plate to end the inning.
Well,
3 up, 3 down.
Well done, Isaiah Steiner. Back-to-back inning-ending strikeouts. And your Raiders, the Byron Bears are up 3-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
I'm Jared Finstuen, Commercial Loan Officer with Community Resource Bank. At Community Resource Bank, we believe banking is about helping people. Every client relationship is unique, and we are committed to helping find the right solution for our customers. Loan decisions are made locally, and we are always there when our customers need us. Community Resource Bank is here for your personal or business banking needs. Stop into one of our branches today so we can get you started with a tailored plan to help meet your unique financial needs. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Go Raiders!
Valley Auto House is a full-service collision center, towing facility, and automotive repair shop. Servicing all makes and models, we do everything from oil changes, brakes, suspension, to full engine replacement. If you have a business, Valley Auto House is a state-certified DOT inspection and repair facility with the certified technicians to keep your vehicles on the road. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at Highway 3 South in Northfield, or find us at valleyautohouse.net.
And we are back to Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Quentin Holmes back out for his 7th inning of work. Only allowed 1 earned run so far in the game. Raiders now 3-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. And we're due up 6-7-8 with Jake Eschen leading off the inning for us.
Jake Eschen led off the second inning with a solid base hit through the 5-hole. We need him to do that again for the Raiders to have any chance to stay alive and come back and walk this one off.
Eschen fouls that one off. So we got Jake Nolan Thompson and Gabe Sawyer due up for this inning, with Tegan Melgren being the fourth and then top.
This is the perfect time for these middle to bottom order hitters to get on and bring those top guys up that they look forward to and really make a statement here, showing Byron that they're not out of this one.
Yeah, so 1-1 now to Jake Eschen. And he grounds it. Foul. Just foul. So Jake Eschen has a new life.
Glad he got that one back. That would not have been a nice ball to have if that stayed fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would have been routine for Netsky.
So 1-2. Swing and a miss for the first out of the bottom of the seventh.
Not what the Raiders were hoping for to start it off, but they could find life. Nolan Thompson, very powerful hitter, just needs contact, and that's what they're hoping for to keep the Raiders alive here in this one.
Yeah. Raiders need 2 runs to push it into extras. And Nolan Thompson takes strike one. We're an hour 45 into this game. And Raiders looking to tie it up here in the bottom of the seventh. Nolan Thompson, ground ball left side. Shortstop fields it cleanly. Throwing to first in time. Raiders down to their last out now with the senior catcher, Gabe Sawyer. He can really get a base hit here. Get some wheels with Gavin Novotny on.
Yep, he's got to be the one to do it. He's got to get on base, keep them alive, and they have to battle. 2 runs, or even 3 runs on 2 outs is a very, very tough thing to do. Only the best of the best can do it.
Absolutely. You know what they say, it ain't over till it's over. Gabe Sawyer trying to prolong that. And the pitch. Strike one. Quentin Holmes looking to end it here with 0-1 on Gabe Sawyer.
Hoping to go a complete game. 84 pitches so far. Very efficient for Holmes on the mound.
Absolutely. Sawyer grounds it straight back to Holmes. Flip onto first in time.
And that ends the ball game.
Raiders will play the winner of a Stewartville-Winona game.
The Byron Bears win 3-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard with a late 6th run rally and sends Byron to the section final where your Raiders will have to face the winner of Winona and Stewartville.
We're going to run a quick ad break and be back for our post-game wrap-up brought to you by Service Master by Hyatt. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van.
After 12 plus years of notable success as an independent brokerage, Professional Pride Realty has joined forces with Century 21 Atwood to provide you with even more exceptional real estate experiences. With over 17 offices throughout Minnesota, Century 21 Atwood has been proudly serving Minnesota's real estate needs since 1867. Professional Pride Realty is proud to be partnering with Century 21 Atwood. We look forward to continuing to serve you with the same level of excellence you have come to expect from us, now with the added support and expertise of Century 21 Atwood.
Now that planting season has arrived, get to Thomas Gardens and Nursery in Faribault, formerly Tweehofs, to get your vegetable garden started. They have starter cauliflower, broccoli, rhubarb, seed potatoes, and multiple varieties of onion sets. Thomas Garden and Nursery also has straw bales, potting soil, blueberry and raspberry bushes, and pansy bowls to make your garden beautiful. Bring your own containers and they'll fill them with plants of your choice. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday and Sunday 11 to 4. Get your garden started with the help of Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and North.
So we're back for our post-game wrap-up brought to you by Service Master by Hyatt. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. Raiders take a 3-1 loss to the Byron Bears in the semifinal of the Section 1 AAA section tournament. Tyler Hughes started on the mound for the Raiders. He went 5 innings, allowed 3 earned runs, struck out 4, allowed 8 hits and 2 walks. Isaiah Steiner came in relief, went 2 innings, allowed no earned runs, walked 1, struck out 3. Raiders bats just couldn't get it going after the first inning. Austin Kapp drove in the only run of the game. When he drove in, Cam Kaiser with a single in the first. But after that, the Raiders were kept off the board by the great pitching performance by Quentin Holmes for the Byron Bears. He went all 7 innings, only allowed 1 earned run, struck out 4, allowed 5 hits. Byron's bats were led by Nick Netsky, mostly went 2 for 3 with a double. did not score or drive in anyone, but really was impactful at the plate.
And all in all, Joey, the story of the game was the defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Saw multiple double plays, which you barely see in at baseball at any level, and just great overall defense. And then Byron got hot. There was the one inning. They scored 3 runs that they needed. Hit the ball off Hughes, and that was the difference maker. Raiders couldn't bring it back in the bottom of the 6th and 7th. And so the Raiders have to wait and play again here at around 4 o'clock.
Yeah, so we're going to play the winner of a Winona-Stewartville game. We'll see if we're playing Winona for the first time this section tournament or if we're going to see a rematch against Stewartville. The winner of that game will go to the section finals, and they would need to win 2 against Byron to win that. Byron going to the section finals, they just need to win 1.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate for the Raiders, especially, if they do make it back to the section finals, having to play a doubleheader basically against Byron to keep their hopes at a state run alive and win the section tournament.
Absolutely. So I think that'll be about it. Thanks to Service Master by IAT for presenting our post-game cleanup when disaster strikes, demand the yellow van, and thank you for watching NorthfieldLive.com. We'll be back later for another Raiders boys baseball game.
Or they're trying to get to the point for Peterson, picks it up, crashing the net, fires, and scores! Julia Peterson gives the Raiders a 2-0.
Again, pass to the right. Kaiser with a shot, and he scores! Are you kidding me? Camden Kaiser with a shot to go from the point, and the Raiders win! Raiders win!
For females, for team, Maggie Malika.
All the way over there can do that. As here comes Fish. He crashes the net, goes top shelf. That's his 4th goal in the ball game, and the Raiders double the overtime. Important grab. Is in there, strike 3. Got Shopper looking for outnumbered through the neutral zone. He takes it after Klotz. He's gonna fire on that and score. Spencer Klotz goes up top, and it's 1-0 Raiders. Start off the bottom of the 7th. We'll see if Megan Snyder can be the hero. First pitch to Snyder. She's gonna bunt it. Throw to first is nobody's there. It gets past her. Here comes Blandon to the plate, and she's gonna score in the Raiders.
Klotzy, he's made good spin move. Klotzy, he's shot, he scores! Spencer Klotz puts the Raiders up 5-4.
Second. 2-1 pitch to step lined into the right center gap, and that one's gonna drop for a base hit. Peterson's gonna round third and score.
Yeah, well, jumper by Richardson, good. That was a nice turnaround jumper by Richardson.
Marcus, there's a centering pass, and it's good. And guess who? That's number 12, Kaiser, with another goal on the season. That's number 24 for Camden Kaiser.
On his back, and they get I sent the Raiders to the championship round.
The triplet to the plate. She lines this one into right field. That one gets down for a base hit. Horman is going to go through the stop sign. She's going to score. This game is tied.